You likely know someone with zero digital footprint. They never post selfies, they don't announce life milestones, and they never check in to locations. In an economy that runs on attention, we tend to fill that silence with assumptions. We often guess that people who avoid the timeline are shy, antisocial, or struggling with their self-image. We have reached a point where visibility is often equated with existence. When there is no photographic proof of an experience, it can feel, to the outside observer, like a personal void. Psychology suggests this behavior isn't random. Research indicates that digital silence is frequently a sign of high inner security and emotional intelligence. To understand the non-poster, we have to look at the two distinct ways humans process the need for validation. The average social media user frequently relies on external metrics to feel validated. They use the crowd's feedback to determine if an event or achievement was worthwhile. This diagram shows the locus of evaluation. On the left, an individual judges themselves by external standards. On the right, evaluation comes from within. Non-posters operate on this internal locus. They judge their own worth, making social media likes largely irrelevant to their self-esteem. This trait is often linked to self-concept clarity. These individuals have a firm understanding of their values and goals, meaning their identity remains stable without constant outside reinforcement. When someone has this level of internal clarity, the need to announce life events vanishes. The experience itself provides the satisfaction, rather than the act of being seen having the experience. This creates a very high privacy orientation. They protect their mental space because they don't require public approval for their identity to feel complete. This privacy is a byproduct of secure self-esteem. Unlike reactive self-esteem, which fluctuates based on recent successes or failures, secure self-esteem is steady. Because they already feel psychologically complete, they don't use the digital world to prove their worth or seek attention to survive. This graph illustrates social comparison theory. It shows how self-worth can become tethered to an endless scroll, forcing users to measure their lives against the curated highlights of others. This cycle often leads to a distorted sense of reality, where users feel inadequate because they are comparing their daily lives to the best-of reels of their peers. Staying low-key functions as a buffer against this cycle. By focusing on real-world goals rather than digital performance, these individuals protect their mental health from constant comparison. This behavior isn't about being shy. It's a proactive choice to prioritize internal peace over the metrics of an algorithm. Opting out of the validation loop is a deliberate act. It signals that a person is finding their meaning in places the internet cannot track. This digital silence reveals a high capacity for introspection. These individuals tend to think before they speak and only share when something genuinely matters to them. It takes a grounded mindset to thrive on authentic, real-world interactions while ignoring the fast dopamine hits of social media. So, the next time you notice someone who never updates their social profile, consider what that silence actually represents. This absence is a marker of self-awareness. It suggests the person has developed a type of confidence that doesn't need to be broadcast to be real. Real confidence doesn't require an audience. You don't need the world to see you to know that you are already seen.